Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the series Creating a Dropshipping Store. And in today's episode, we're going to come back to what we were working on. In this case, it's the logo. I know that a lot of people don't put enough attention into it, but I always like to create a good logo. Remember the name of the brand that we have chosen? It's Pupster, right? So what I'll do is this logo I actually don't like anymore. This logo I don't like anymore. These are things that after a day you review them and then you look at them and you're like, okay, maybe I don't like them that much. So let's look at um also my one of my employees, he concentrates on creating logos, and he's the one that has created logos for my companies. So I'm gonna try to do it myself. He obviously uses Photoshop, so he's able to do a way better job. So I'm not gonna look for something extra complicated, but something that is possible. Most likely, I'm gonna end up arriving at using simply the kind of the logos they have here. So just put those logos, and then we're gonna dive into this for a little bit. Duck logo. Okay. Let's see. Remember, it's Popstar, correct? Um, let's see. I already went to a couple of this ones. This one I could this one we could work with. Literally we just put it Popstar Doc Store, literally Doc Store. It's not bad, but it's a little long, I think. One possible option. I don't think it's bad at all. We obviously have to change the colors and stuff, but um it's a fair option. Dog logo. So we were here. Okay, check it out. There's some pretty interesting concepts. I'm trying to do something that is like literally just text and maybe has some sort of design. I'm not necessarily looking for something that's good as well. See what else we have. Canva is a great option. Like I think every single person recommends it for beginners that we don't know like Photoshop and stuff like that. If you know Photoshop, obviously just go and create your own with some inspiration because you can do a way better job. Um, I'm not seeing any more a lot of dog options. Okay, now we're back. But the best ones are definitely up there. Um, okay, not bad, but mine concentrates on dogs only. Interesting. I'm just gonna highlight it. Hmm. Yeah. I'm not liking this one's at the end, so I might go back, relook at some of the options that we were doing. Seems a lot of them have these things of okay, let's go to the top for a second. Previewed, I think, quite a bit of logos, but there's some that I think could have potential that I already reviewed, but I just didn't want to stop on them because I was expecting to check probably better logos. Okay, let's go back once again, just the first two, 3 pages. Okay. Mm, this one's nice, but it has a cat again. Literally, this one has have cats, and I'm not trying to do cats really. Okay. Um, Possibly what we're gonna end up doing is literally starting with that one, with the two templates that I have selected, and then from there we'll start playing with some of them. Okay. I was really looking forward to get better logos. I don't think there's enough good logos to choose from. So we're gonna go here, right? And then there's gonna be a section of the ones that we have highlighted. Just start content, right? So now we're gonna be playing with these two logo popster, and then we're gonna be working with let's see, pops. Let's see how was it? Oh, it's because of the E. And we obviously have to make it smaller. 48. Now 40 is too small. Now I don't want this. And this would have to go like here. I'm not liking the combination of the colors. I just think it's gonna be simple as this one. Uh Trying to do like I'm trying to do the closest thing to So like this is the logo. I'm not liking everything about the logo. I like the letters. These I like too, but I'm not loving the design. Let's come back to the design in a second here, because sometimes the designs take a little bit of time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another account. And we're gonna create an account for my personal use. I never put business, and then we're just gonna call it Popster. Popster. We enter random dates, and then right, it's fine. Create my own Popster at gmail.com. Popster at gmail.com. Popster.store. See, what can we add? I don't want to add numbers. Numbers seem super unprofessional in my opinion. Oh. See, Popster.store. Popster.dog. And then uh, we just pick a random password that we know we're gonna remember, because this is a completely mess, especially when I have a lot of currently working from Colombia, working here with then I'm gonna get a verification code. Just 1 second. 33212. Great. And recovery email address. I'm just gonna add my my email that I use literally for everything. Same host, the recovery of literally every single. So now we got an email that we're gonna be able to use for our further development of the brand, which is something positive. We'll add the email here. Now we got the color palette. We're still working on the logo, right? The logo is something that I do want to spend maybe more time on. Let me see what we can do. Maybe a little the P. I like these types of logos. It's like in a super innovative. So that's another idea that we can do literally. It's called Avatar. Um, for like super stylish, like crazy sorts of logos. Let me see. We can find maybe one of this one's not this one. Can't even understand what it says there. Um, Gotta make sure you spend time on this because this is part of your brand identity. So gotta make sure it's gonna look good, cohesive, and the font, it's good as well. but too elegant, not really playful enough. No, definitely not. Not like a majority of them. What I could have really well done is just simply search in ChatGPT or Google like what are some fonts that are like playful and good and could go accordingly to a dog logo and stuff like that. But I just didn't. Now we could obviously go get that font, although I don't know if it's gonna tell us the font. Plus, in many cases, those fonts are even like kind of like own made. So see something like this, but this one is now too exaggerated. So it's not gonna do it. Okay, we keep going down. Too elegant again. Looking for the too elegant. It's crazy how many fonts there are. Seen this font before. Not really a fan of it. Problem is this one plays more with the T's. No, doesn't it? Wow. Too much. Too much. Does it just like literally restart or what? So I went all over majority of these fonts and let's see. and I wasn't able to find something good enough that I was like, okay, this could potentially work. Um, so I'm gonna go with another style. I thought this style was cool. Um, it has to be with a P. Pop can do something like that as well. Let's see what we do. Here we do literally right. Popster, Popster. I would definitely change the font. Dog paw, the paw, right? It's supposed to have to fit in here. Although that would be interesting. Interesting to see. Love to see it. We would have to make it bigger, wouldn't it? No, completely straight. I don't love it yet. Don't love it. Oh, but you see how he does it? Could do it that way potentially. Let's try that one. Put it here. Can we add a border to it? So layer front. So now we are at three. Oh no, I thought it was gonna be a border to the whole outline of the thing. Corner rounding. No, thought it was gonna work. All right, I want this white, and then I want this all orange, orange, and then where's this? I wanted this. Let me see if I can get dog paw graphics, but I want it with an outline. That it has an outline as well. Can we not? Well, like, okay, look, this is better for sure. Thing is, I generally wanted it to have this sort of outlines because it gives it kind of like personality to it. You want to spend time on the logo sometimes. Maybe I'm taking too much time. But whenever you're like talented on things like this, you don't really have to spend as much time. It's more about, how much time are you looking to spend on this part? For example, I really like this concept, right? So if I could get if I put oh, dog head, right? Side away. Thing is, Canva is limited for a bunch of stuff. So you find great stuff, but then whenever you want to do complicated stuff or you want to get more specific, it's just hard, pretty hard. So I know a friend of mine could do this in a matter of 10 minutes. It could be a very cool logo, but the challenge is me doing it. So, cool logo. Just a bunch of great ideas here. I'm just trying to see which one I can actually execute, you know? I don't know what is happening with the interest. Every time I keep scrolling, it just refreshes. See for a second how much a logo costs because if I really want to do it myself, you don't really, I want to show you, you don't really have to spend money on it. And although a, I have some products from the Adobe Suite. So I'm gonna work on my own time in developing some part of this. Now I do want to say that I feel this still needs more further development. All right. Now, for now, I'm gonna leave it like this, just so we can start the process of something. Now, Popster, Popster logo. We're just gonna call it Popster logo. Then I'm gonna create here in my new folder. It's gonna be called um Popster. Rename and we call it Popster. Popster. Right? Nothing bad, crazy, whatever. Did it download already? See. And I want to put it in my Popster stuff. No, I'm gonna need a version with the white background. Either way. No transparent background. Popster logo, and then you just add it here. Popster logo too. Right, there it is. That way we can also see how kind of it's gonna start looking like, right? From computer, upload from computer, Popster, and then we do the Popster number two. We can make it bigger right there. It's an okay logo for now. I don't think it's the greatest. Now we do want to go to Instagram as well and create an Instagram account. This is one of my brands. It's called Kid Masters. Kid Master. I was trying to do a sort of kids products, and I got some of the social media started. And the reason why we want to have a call it Facebook, all right. And what we want to do is come here, then put switch accounts, and then now we might want to log out. I didn't want to log out, but I'm gonna have to. All right, so it's gonna be popster.dogs@gmail.com. Password, like I said before, just make sure that it's something that you remember. Popster, 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 that store. Popster, that's, see, okay, save, and then we just put whatever, literally. I don't want to be that old, whatever. Confirmation code to our email. Email is going to be right here. Come here, come to the Gmail section, close this tab so we don't have as many tabs open. Wait for the refresh. Promotion, social. I'm showing you literally step by step. Popster.dogs@gmail.com. Popster.dogs@gmail.com. Yep. Yep. This is the one. Sometimes it takes a little bit because spam code. Sometimes it takes a little bit. See what's up. Pretty sure to put it's popster.dogs@gmail.com. Popster.dogs@gmail.com. Dot wait. Oh yeah, it is. It is fine. Good. Come back again. Sign up. Let's put random day. Hmm. I've encountered this email, this problem a couple of times. When the email is fairly new. So let me see. What if I'm to Gmail and then I compose an email and I send it to popster.dogs@gmail.com. It's just to kind of activate the account a little bit. Let's see. How long does it take to send it? I just sent the email as well. So this could take sometimes a little bit of time. And especially if your account is new, if you have an email that already works, you can do that as well. But as you see, send the email and everything looks fine. And the account is still not getting it. Let's see. What if we literally come like this again and we put it in? Okay, here's mine. The one from um Instagram hasn't arrived yet. Sometimes it's better to create the account from your phone. So maybe I'll do that instead. Let me see if I'll do it. I'll do it from my phone instead. Account hasn't been created yet, so I can still do it. Create a new account, username. Oh, hmm. Okay, I've created the account. That's why sometimes it's better. I just wanted to do it through the computer so you guys could see it, but here it is. Um, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says pubster.store. There it is. So now we don't have to do this anymore. There's sometimes there's problems with the emails and stuff. So that way we have a Facebook, and we also have a this is our brand. Um, I would have to create a page, and since I have a lot of pages, um, I would have to change the name of the page because you only have like a uh, an amount that you can do. Okay, edit. Let's see. I go to my personal account and then when I go to pages for this one, okay, intro, edit bio, whatever. I'll change that in a second. Professional dashboard, home, your page. Literally, I'm just gonna ask how to change how to change the name of my Facebook page. Sometimes you just gotta do this. I thought it was gonna be easier. Like, do you have admin access? Blah, blah, blah. I do. I mean, I'm the owner. Go to Facebook page, login, profile picture, top right corner, see all profile, and choose your Facebook picture. On desktop website, go to Facebook page, click manage, each info. Go to Facebook page, click manage. Where does it say manage here? Manage. I mean, sort of in manage. Under settings, select under settings, select page info. Page info. Yeah, there's no page info. Page setup name. Here it is. So we put Popster. You change. There it is. If we update, there we go. Now it's called Popster Store. And we come here, choose profile picture, and then we upload the picture, and then we got this one, and then we make it a little bigger. It's just so it's everything is a little bit more, it's simpler to put together. So now the last thing we want to do, Meta Business Suite, now there's going to be a thing that says here, connect Instagram, log into Instagram, continue. Sometimes you want to do it through the Popster.store, and then I don't think I even put a password to it. I might have to do this from my phone as well, even maybe. Did it work? I'm gonna get an email. Should be getting an email. Come in spam or let's see. There it is. 15692. 15692. All right. Let's give it just a second. So it's safe. We refresh here. Hasn't connected. Thought it was gonna be connected like right away. Sometimes that's what happens with desktop. That's why in many cases, many cases it's better to do it from the phone. The desktop version is not as developed or as easy to do as the phone version. So that's why sometimes I recommend both of those options. So now the reason why we did this is every time we post in one, it can be posted on the other one. And that also allows us to start creating our ad account, which is probably the most important part of out of this whole section. Um, Now, if we go to Ads Manager account overview, and then you come here, go to business settings, we're going to create one in just 1 second. Create a new ad account, and then it's going to be called Popster ad account. Time zone, we're just going to put current time zone so I don't get a business. I agree to methods, create an ad account. And with this, now we have an ad account so we can start running ads whenever we launch the product. All right. Now, one thing that this I'll do it later. So now we have an ad account for Popster. All right. Now we have a Facebook that is connected. We have some sort of a logo. Um, Next step that I want to kind of concentrate on is the Shopify. Right now, I don't have, I'm not logged into the account, to an account that I actually deleted. Um, but if I come here and we are going to use a account that it was created for this specific case scenario. So if I'm not wrong, it's with this one. I'll leave that for another episode. I've been changing my accounts recently, so there's a lot of ongoing stuff that is here and there. Um, just to finish this episode, I would say I did spend more time that I wanted on the logo, even though the logo is not even finished. But the logo is something important because with so much competition and you want your store to look nice. I know in many cases, drop shippers literally go to Canva and pick the first or three logos that they find, and then they personalize it, customize it, etc. But sometimes I want to give it a little more thought because I concentrate a lot on the aesthetic of the website, of the product. So with that, we're going to finish this chapter of building a dropshipping store. We're getting close to starting a new phase. Now that we're building the brand identity, now it's time to start looking at the website, at the Shopify, and start building it slowly. I know there's a bunch of AIs over there, but I'll show you in the next episode how I do it specifically with kind of a idea of let's go and look at winning stores, not drop shipping store, of dog uh, stores that are winners, and how do we convert them into our store, making a similar sort of process. So that's everything for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and then I'll see you in the next episode.